from Brazil, from South Africa, from, Europe, of course, even from Wales, which is a long, long way. And we are very happy to have them all here. We know that there's tonight an amazing, important, and probably, hopefully, good game. Brazil meeting Belgium. The two big Bs of worldwide soccer have their fight tonight. And of course, we're going to watch it and join it. And afterwards, we will see who will have tears and who will say cheers. But as we are all so happy and proud to have you here in our farm, of course, we are threatening you to see some horses first. And as you all know, or most of you know, our horses, our older horses, we would just like to show you some horses from this year, some 2018 Ismer born babies, and would like to explain you a little bit about our breeding aims. So, as I know the soccer will not wait, we would like to start very quick, and the first filly, or the first group, what we want to show to you is foals of a very famous and, for my opinion, very important stallion. Jasmin, mach mal das Tür zu, bitte. It's the group of babies by Ascot DD, who was recently very successful with his offsprings on different shows all over Europe, especially in Poland, as he was breeding there 2 years in Janów Podlaski and in Michałów. Ascot DD is owned by His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Ahmed bin Abdulaziz Al Saud from Atbastad, and we would like to say thank you very much to the opportunity to give us this stallion. And this first mare we see here is a daughter of Ghazwan Al Nasser, which is a son of Ghazal Al Shakab, and she is out of an Amrod daughter, going back to a pure Polish pedigree, and she has a filly by even Ascot. Tina, mach die mal los. This filly was born quite early already in January this year, and I hope we also have a little whip to make her move. Ascot last year was shown by us at the German Stallion Show, and he was, of course, the winner. As you all know, he was twice reserve world champion, he was European champion, and I hope that this year we will see him sometimes back on the shows in Europe. By Ghazwan Al Nasser, very promising filly, elegant, quite good mover. And that is already the next filly as well. The mother is Ailali, a mare born in Poland by a private breeder, a daughter of Palmer out of Alpha. Okay, Tina, mach den mal los. All the mares and the foals are coming straight from the field. We didn't show train them or clip them, but I know you're experts enough to see what is good and what is not so good. Typical Polish mare with this long very elegant neck. And she also gave us, luckily, a filly. We also have a very pretty Altis daughter out of this Ailali, and she also has a filly by Ascot. Unluckily, we cannot show it today because it has developed some bronchitis, but a very similar filly, probably even a bit more elegant in the neck. But also this filly for me is very nice quality. Okay, this is an Ascot colt. His mother is pure Polish. It is Engamura. Tina macht ihn mal gleich los. Pure Polish mare by Parmoor out of Engwera by Chaco, which was the son of Barnat. Going back to Eunice by Oynizar, so very old classic Polish pedigree. And the mare is also a very classy old Polish mare. And she gave us this colt, even born in January. So welcome Johanna Olström. My dog is eating your dog. Okay, thank you very much. Again, a filly. This year we have been very lucky. We received quite a high number of fillies, and at least for my opinion, of quite high quality, which we are, as breeders, of course, very happy about. This mare is Ayas Emina. She is a daughter of, again, Ghazwan al-Nasser by Ghazal al-Shakab. Out of the mare you have seen before, Engamura, so pure Polish in the background. And she gave us this very cute filly, very elegant, very showy. Also by Ascot DD. Probably the most promising filly of this group. Very elegant, light mover, very elastic, nice light throat. Okay, and the next group we would like to show to you is by a very nice stallion, I believe, and we're happy that his breeder is here with us, Murilo Kamar from Brazil. He's a breeder of a stallion called Palaton K, of course. You know the world famous K horses. And Murilo was so kind to give us a stallion to breed with him out of his world famous mare Pocahontas by Borsalino. And Palaton K came from Brazil, and straight on he was winner of the German Stallion Show. And a year later, he was winner of the German National Championship. Palaton K, a very beautiful son of El Nabila B, the famous stallion out of or by Kubinek. And we also have the former owner of Kubinek here with us, Heinzi Stöckler. And I hope that Palaton will give a very good career as well, as he has a lot of points from his famous grandfather, Kubinek. And this is a little colt out of an El Mariachi daughter, Martin Malostina, out of an El Mariachi daughter, Eleonora, out of Eccentrica, which is a daughter by Safir, straight Egyptian stallion, out of our famous Excelsior, which probably is the most beautiful mare of the last 20 years here at Ismer. Unluckily, she passed away very early. But she is also the mother of IS Expo, who was Reserve European Champion 2016 in Leer. And this Eleonora gave us this colt by Palaton, which is already weaned as he was born very early in January. And we decided to wean the first group of foals already 3 weeks ago. So this young gentleman has to show himself without his mom. First time in front of audience, and for sure still a little bit shy. But as you see, he is also a bit proud of himself, and we believe he has deserved. Very elegant colt with a beautiful look, which his father always gives to his babies. Well moving, as I said, now a little bit shy still. But what I believe this Palaton gives to us is very clean, very fine throats, which I appreciate very much. Very balanced horses, always tail up, very self-confident. And we want to see what this colt in the future will bring to us, if he will be ready to have show quality in the future. Anyhow, I think he's very promising, especially Etalon. Ladies and gentlemen, by Palaton K out of Eleonora. Thank you very much. And we straight will go on with another filly, also 2018 by Palaton. Her name is Felicia, IS Felicia. And she is also weaned already. The mother of IS Felicia, which you will see now, is Fasa. Fasa is the daughter of Altis, the fabulous son of W.H. Justice, who was Aachen Reserve Champion, who was Polish National Reserve Champion, who was German National Champion. W.H. Justice out of a pair's daughter, Albia, bred by family Gujalski from Poland. And the mother is Fatma, the grandmother, a daughter of Passat, a son of Guarni, which my father imported in the early 80s from Poland. Okay, and this is IS Felicia. Mach mal gleich los, Tina. We'll make her straight loose, as of course his babies are still very shy. I believe a very elegant filly, again, this light, very clean throat, which Palaton always gives to us. Very showy. I think enough neck, for my opinion. Very beautiful eye. Still need some condition, lost some weight now after weaning, but I believe a very, very promising filly. Of course, worth being shown in her later life. Okay, I think you have seen what you need to see. Okay. This was the second daughter of Palaton, or the second baby. And as we this year only have 2 babies of Palaton, I would like to show you another baby from 2017 to give you an impression of the production of this very nice stallion. And you will see now the filly IS Olympia. She is born 2017 out of the Alti's daughter IS Organa. And her grandmother is Ophelia, a daughter by Garzal, which was a Dadir son, which my father purchased and later on sold to Holstenstadt in the UK. This filly is already a little bit bigger, of course. Julia, pass mal mit dem Tor auf, ihr Quatschnasen. Okay, and Olympia normally also can do what all Palaton babies do very well, they move. But she also needs to find herself in this show ring now. Just brought in a week ago from the field, so as you see, she is still very shy, looking for her friends. But I hope you also see the quality, what I see in this filly. Very nice body. I love the neck of this baby. She's already 4 years old, but I think it's also worth showing her. And again, she is out of an Alti's daughter. Her name is IS Epala. She's born 2014. She already has her first baby this year, which, as you can see, already is weaned. And Epala is the first daughter of Palaton ever born here at Ismerstadt. She's out of Elandra by Altis, out of Eurasia, daughter of Pamur, out of Eunice, which was a Unizar daughter, and she of course is already mature. Massima los, Tina. But another filly by Palaton of very high quality. The main value of Palaton K, ladies and gentlemen, for me is that he is nearly free of Padron Psyche blood, and he is also free of Ghazal and Ali Jamal blood. And as we all know, our industry is circling around these 2 amazing stallions which brought so much positive and good points in our breed. But by now, I believe it's also time to find other bloodlines which are strong enough to compete in the world of shows. And we are very happy that this blood of Palaton K gave us a new opportunity to leave these 2 circles which we are all somehow caught in. And I think this mare is a demonstration of the genetic power of Palaton K. So, the next group we would like to show to you is the group of a stallion which is not so famous, but I think he's very valuable, and I believe more breeders will use him in the future. I'm talking about Poseidon OS, a son of Ashman Moniscione out of Maria OS by Marash, and he is bred and owned by Karl-Heinz Stöckler, Osterhofstadt, you all know him, and we saw this stallion first time on the stallion show in Alsfeld, and I liked him very much. And as we were looking for some Ashman blood in our breeding program, and as this stallion has one of the best producing mares as grandmother, the famous A.B. Nastrapsi, I thought it's very valuable to get this stallion into our breeding. And our good friend Heinz was so kind to follow our request and gave Poseidon for the first season to us. And now we have quite some babies. We only want to show 4 of his babies to you, as we believe otherwise you get bored. But we have some more even. This is a daughter of Poseidon OS out of Pomposa. Pomposa is a daughter of El Mariachi out of Puerta by Siam, going back to the Vermouth daughter Pustoszka, so some Polish mother tail again, crossed with some Padron Psyche blood and some Egyptian influence. And she gave us this little filly called ES Paladonna. Also born very early, will be weaned straight after the show weekend. Very typey filly. Poseidon himself is a very correct, very well-moving stallion with a beautiful, huge eye. And we are very happy about his first group of foals from this year. And Heinz was so kind to lease him another time for our stables. And again, we have quite a big group of mares and foal to him. Okay, thank you very much. This was ES Paladonna by Poseidon. He is still very young, or quite young. He's from March, born. His name is ES Vino. And his dam is the mare Valdana by the straight Egyptian Sidi Rayyan, the son of Turki Al Rayyan, out of a Matkur Impulse daughter, Vielka, going back to the Emerald daughter, Vadema. This colt, of course, having a lot of points from his mother and from his grandfather, but again we see this beautiful face, this huge eye, which Poseidon gives to all his babies. And normally they are also very active, very good movers. This colt still needs some condition, some maturing, but I think he's very promising. I love his very light, elegant throat. But this was not the last, ladies and gentlemen, and I think we still will make it until the game starts. We're good in time. And we would like to show you another filly. Her name is IS Wallonia, of course, in dedication to our game today from Belgium. We named her Wallonia. She is out of Vadesa, but already weaned. Vadesa is the daughter of Saphir, straight Egyptian stallion with a lot of Nagel blood inbred to the famous mare Saba from Hans Nagel. And she is tracing back on her mother's side to the same mother line as the mare you have seen before. She is a direct daughter of Vadema by Orion, out of Vameda by Euben. So this is little Wallonia. Just bring her maybe once close, Tina, to see her amazing face. She has a beautiful face with an eye big as a tennis ball, black, beautiful. This is exactly what it should be. As my father used to say, a girl's eye should be as man feet, big, black, and wet. And here you can see, in this case, it fits. Okay, just make her loose, please, Tina. Even though still pretty shy, this little girl already self-confident with herself, even with his audience and the loudspeakers. Very cute, extreme typey filly. And the last filly is, her name is Vaiana, I.S. Vaiana, by the dark bay mare Vimea, but she always is not easy to convince to come out of the stall. There she is. Okay, there she decided to show herself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vaiana out of Vimea. Vimea is a dark bay, black bay mare you see there. And Vaiana is, as said before, filly by Poseidon again. Vimea is the daughter of El Mariachi, and her mother is Vigodia by Parmoor out of Vavona, which was the daughter of Pomar. So this is Vimea with her, as I believe, pretty filly by Poseidon. Very balanced, very elegant filly, extremely nice mover as her mother. Beautiful face, beautiful, huge eyes again. Amazing set net. For me, the most complete, the most beautiful filly by Poseidon from this year. She is a little bit my favorite star of this Poseidon group. But as you see, or can see, her movement were also inherited by her mom, which is an extremely athletic, very elastic mover.